Hello, everyone. So, I wanted to jump on today and just do a quick video all about the power of the replay. And so, this is about when you have a challenging session with your horse, how can you mine like the gold from it, and how can you actually grow from it and use it as fuel to actually move you towards your goals and your desires with your horses. And full transparency, this is coming up because I had a challenging session with my horse yesterday. And at the time, I did feel some old feelings come up of like, oh, it feels like we should be past this. And, I had these feelings of this shouldn't be happening. But I realized and I could recognize that's shame coming up. And, I always teach people that to move forward out of anything, we need to release that shame. So how do we let go of that shame? Well, we we need to forgive ourselves for even having those thoughts come up and just have the awareness that they're coming up. Okay, that story doesn't serve me. What would be more beneficial here? And I was able to just process those emotions and just allow myself to feel them. And then they tend to dissipate. And I also would tell myself a story that I know is going to benefit me. So for me, it was like, oh, okay, like some of these old feelings ha resurfaced today. But instead of telling myself, oh, that means I'm going backwards, it's no, like these things have come up for me because there's like another like level that I'm moving towards, and this is a great opportunity to really be in integrity and use the processes that I teach about how we can just move through those emotions. And so I popped on one of the visualizations in the Healed Horseman's Journey, and I moved through the emotions, and then I was telling myself like, okay, like I can see what happened here. I came out to my horses and I was actually really tired. And so like mining the gold, I was like, well, what can I change and take away from this for next time? And I was like, just being more mindful of even before going out there, how can I plug back into my energy source? And for me, that's things like listening to music or having a dance or like maybe meditating, and then just feeling into what's something that we can do today that's going to be beneficial for us both. And because it's also remembering that like every day you just do your best, and your best is going to look different each and every day. And so for me, I went out to my horse so it was yesterday, Sunday, and the night before I'd been at a party, like a 40th birthday celebration, and I stayed there and didn't get home until like went to bed at midnight. And so of course my best isn't going to look as good as it does on other days where I'm feeling really refreshed. So giving yourself grace like that, and then telling yourself that story like, oh, this is okay. It's, and forgiving yourself for showing up a little less than your best. And so, but then what else I got from this was really the reminder to harvest the good and how we can replay the um the session in our mind and use it to get more clarity on what we do want, and like visualizing the session going the way that we want, because we've already experienced in that session it not going quite to plan. So it gives you more crystal clear clarity on what you do want, which is a real gift, because then like I just come home and I like wrote it all out, because when you write, your mind really focuses. And when you're just doing it in your mind, it's harder because your mind can drift off to different things. When you're writing, you're really focused and your mind will just be focusing on that. So I rewrote the whole day as I would love it to play out, like even down to like I'm feeling really energized. I'm showing up to my horse like really patient and calm and confident, and my horse is really calm and confident, and we're really in tune and like just seeing it and feeling it, and seeing above and beyond what happened today because when we see the vision that we're moving towards and we are playing that in our mind, that actually triggers our reticular activating system to look for things that are in alignment with that vision, and it will show our minds like this is important information for you to listen to, and it's going to help you because you've got this blueprint in your mind of where you're going. So the replay isn't like thinking exactly where you're at now. It's like in your vision, like where anything is possible. What would you love? And so I was writing that down, like, we're super in tune, really calm and confident, and really enjoying each other, and just getting really clear on that vision, and then going to bed in that feeling and taking that with me. And then today I noticed I had the intuition to listen to a training, and it was incredible. And I thought this is perfect for our next step to go out there, and it's going to set us up for success because I know like I'm not going to be asking too much. I can get a yes from my horse and like build both our confidences moving forward with that, like going back to something that's easier, um, and that serves as a stepping stone to keep moving towards the goal and the vision. And so, yeah, the power of the replay is really, really important. And you can use it anytime, like you have a challenging session and you're like, okay, instead of getting bogged down and being like, that shouldn't have happened, it's like remembering even the story of like the butterfly, like the caterpillar who is becoming a butterfly. Part of that transformation is that struggle where they've got to push and get out of the cocoon. But that process is what builds their muscles so that they can fly when they come out. And it's the same with us, like all these challenges. It's not that there's something wrong. It's like, oh, this is like helping me develop the skills and the muscles to creating that vision that I hold. So I hope that helps. And if you've had a challenging session recently, I hope that helps to give you something that you can, like an exercise that you can take away and you can actually carry forward with you. So remember, like, to write it down and really tap into the feelings of how it will feel when, you've reached that incredible vision that you see for you and your horse. And because feeling is really the key, that's what creates the blueprint in your mind that where every part of you is moving towards that. And every day it's like a new choice, like that you get to step into that vision. And it doesn't matter how you showed up yesterday because we get so many opportunities. And like today's a new day, and today you can choose to step into that vision. And the more and more conscious we are of like having the vision and choosing to step into it each day, um, the more we bring it about. But it's a process and it's a dance, and just because you have a day where things have gone, it's felt like it's been off, like an off day, it doesn't actually mean you're off track. It's just part of the process. So I hope that helps. And yeah, get into doing the replay. It's super powerful. And just notice, make sure you like feel into and take notice of how things are different when you actually take the time to do this, because the difference that I've found has been really significant. But if you don't notice it, and you don't take the time to really feel into it, wow, this made a difference, you're not going to keep doing it. And it's like anything where if you just do something once, it doesn't really change much. But if you get into the habit of things that actually help you to move forward and to enjoy the journey, then it's something that you've got to keep coming back to. So I hope this really helps, and I will see you guys soon.